Mambo Italiano, welcome to JRTV, featuring some quality products and an explanation on how to wallpaper. So, you can speak French, but I think in this instance, we're speaking English when we say that it's nice to, when you can, aim for quality products. Find well-made products that will last, right? Like if you just look at the details and it's a pretty simple design meant to stay in style for a long time. This type of these buttons, they won't wear out. It's all metal, so it's just materials, but also the way it's built, like that strong arm. A lot of this stuff is designed for both consumer and professional usage. All these slide doors. But here's how to wallpaper, guys. All right. So you need a machine like this. This is called a Viking paste press. You can obviously get others. This is top of the line. You fill the trough with glue here, and then you pull your sheets as needed to size. Obviously, you're measuring the size or the height of the wall, and you add a little extra 3 inches or so for the top and bottom so you can sit it in. I'll explain how to do that. So on this sheet, for instance, which was a great challenge, sometimes you'll need 2 people. You only need one person to hold the sheet on this side while it's open, and the other person be here putting it in. Sometimes you can butt a factory edge to the edge, and on the ceiling, it's usually sometimes you can make a clean cut on the machine I showed you when you let the paper roll through it and then you cut it along the edge, but it's not always the case. So sometimes you can see up there what I did was I just left the top edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my tools through them basically. But these are special tools and they're the only ones I recommend. This you actually make yourself. It's plexiglass, and you buy it, you score the edges, you break it, and you score the edges here and here, break it, then you score here and there, and then break that corner off, then sand the edges. And these are the Alpha Knife specialty tool. It breaks off. You just break each blade like this. See how I did that? And so you hold it like this, and then you, depending on what you want to do, usually you cut on the outside of it, and you just sit the end of that knife right in there next to that plexiglass smoother, and you just hold both of them and move along the edge with it. Right, like move along the edge with it. But the way to do it is, like in this instance, you have to, when the paper comes in, right, when you're just setting it in, you have to set it and put the edge of the blade right here in this corner. When the new paper's in, and obviously it was all over this desk, you put the corner in there, and then you swipe out with a knife movement, and then you can sit it, and then you can obviously further cut it. But like here in the corner, you've got to set it so the paper's coming out here and all over, and then you just set your knife point over there and you draw it straight out, so that, because if you cut it, if you sit the knife down in too much in this way, then you might cut over here too much. But then there's other specialty stuff. This is a torch. It's designed to heat up paper that is hard to work with, and then it smooths it out. Obviously you don't want to burn the paper, and then you can also burn you can torch the corner and then smooth that out to with a sponge to make it a nice sharp corner. This is all about precision engineering. Like if you like fine things in life, if you like nice homes and nice cars and nice clothing, you know, you have to get into the mood of the creation of it and the detail of it, and that's what I'm enthusiastic about. And so therefore I draw it near to me, and even being just in proximity to it, like being in a nice, you know, setting or house, even if I'm just working on it, I feel good. And last but not least, when you get the wallpaper together, the trick to do is, I'm just putting this as an example, the big sheet, right? It would go overlap like this, and then you put that straight edge in the middle between there, and then just run the knife down it. You know, I've worked with some of the top wallpaper people, and you know and they've taught me these things. So I'm really enjoying the art of the trade and being able to make quality products for people to enjoy.